I want to welcome you to Math 370. I thought it would be good for me to do some support videos that would show you some important aspects of the course, at least initially. And so the first one that I'd like to do is to make sure that you understand the importance that you register for MyMathLab. MyMathLab is something that we'll be using in order to do your homework and your tests in a safe and secure environment. You won't need to print exams or send them back in to me. You'll do everything online, and it should work pretty seamlessly. The test and homework should be very, very similar because they're chosen from the same test bank. And so I've written that here, right, that I've organized the course with your success in mind. I've chosen to use MyMathLab. And so it's super important that because we're using MyMathLab, which has the e-text, you don't have to purchase a hard copy of the book, but you do need that MyMathLab Access. So the ISBN for the MyMathLab Access code you will need, I have printed here. And that should have been available to you in the bookstore. It is attached to the 11th edition of Pre-Calculus by Sullivan. So if you'd like to have a hard copy of the book, you're more than welcome to, but you'll get a complimentary e-copy as part of that. So the way to register, I did put some videos that Pearson put out, as well as written instructions here at the bottom to register for MyMathLab, but I thought I'd create a video as well. And so you're going to click on this MyMathLab and Mastering button. And when you do that, here you're going to have a register for MyMathLab. And it's at that point that you'll be prompted to go in. If you haven't created an account yet, it will prompt you to create a Pearson account. You won't have to go to a separate website at all. We'll do it all in-house. If I go back to that home page and I print out these instructions, I can't show you exactly how to do it, but it's through that MyMathLab Mastering button. This is the printed instructions that are there. So you're going to sign into Canvas just like you did, and then you're going to click Open MyMathLab Mastering, which is this button right here, the third one down. I made it right after the announcements because you'll use it a lot. You're going to enter your Pearson account username and password. If you don't have one, you'll just quickly create one right there. And then you're going to plug in an access code. So that access code you could either pre-purchase from a bookstore or online using that ISBN that I gave you, or you can pay for it right there. The other thing I want to highlight is that you could get temporary access. I had a number of students choose to do that last semester. They got temporary access and had 14 days in which they didn't have to pay. But during that time, they secured an access code and plugged it in, and then it was seamless. It's done. And so after that, you're all set. So there's no course code or anything to be aware of. You just do it all in Canvas, and Canvas will link you right to the right course. So again, the process will be clicking on the MyMathLab Mastering button. At the top here, you should see a picture of our book. And then you'll click register for the course, right? And there you'll be prompted to log in or create an ID. Then you'll be plugging in an access code that you already purchased, purchasing one there, or clicking temporary 14-day access. It's important that you get started right away, because what's happening is we need to get to work right away. There's lots of stuff. So this is the first week of class. A lot of this is review, but and what I did is structure things the way I would normally cover them in class. We have a fair number of sections that we're hoping to get through during that week, right? And so we don't want you behind. We have homework that's due the following Tuesday, on Tuesday, January 26th, the second week of class. And then this one I kicked out to the following week. And then it just continues. There's lots of sections that we need to cover in order to get through the material in this. And you can see that we're taking our first exam. But that's why if you don't have your access code, no problem. Know that you have to get one, but you can get that temporary access. So if you have questions or concerns, show up to the support hours, email me, but it's important that you get into that MyMathLab right away. Thank you for watching the video.